Hey, good morning guys. Welcome to North Country Off Grid. I was out doing my feeding today, feeding the pigs. Look at them over there. Ruby's getting a bunch of grass she's nibbling on right now. These pigs love to eat grass. So today is our first major snowfall. We're getting a good bit of a storm starting today, and it's supposed to be continuing on throughout the a week and a half, I believe. So it came a little late, but it is finally here. So as you can see, everything is getting white. So we made a video a couple of days ago, and I didn't put it out to you guys. Now this video was essentially a fail for us. It was something that, you know, we set out to film it. We didn't get what we wanted out of it, so we didn't show you guys. Now I didn't show you guys because it was a fail. Basically with these videos, you have a beginning, a middle, and an end. We got to the end part of that video, and it didn't unfold, and so I was just like, man, we're gonna scrap the video, and didn't think anything of it. But the last couple of days I've just thought, you know, there's a lesson to learn there, and I really should put it out. And so I'm gonna show you guys this video, and hopefully you guys can take something from it as well. If you are looking to castrate your pigs, if you're looking to start with some pigs, to me, I stumbled across some vital information, and I figure I best pass it on so that nobody else makes the mistake that I made. So here it is, guys. Check it out. Let me know what you think. What's up, guys? Welcome back to North Country Off Grid. We're castrating piglets today. All right, you guys can see we got these piglets over here. We got to get one more. One's a female, one's a male. We need the male. We've got one male put up so far. We only got 2 to do. We only had 3 piglets with Ruby, so it should go pretty easy. Ruby is eating right now to keep her distracted because Ruby does not like, that's horrible lighting. That's too much lighting. Ruby does not like when we grab her babies. She gets to screaming. So we've got some friends over today. They're gonna help out. Shelby did not want to hold some screaming, bleeding piglets again. So got a couple buddies. They're gonna give us a hand today. Follow us along, and we'll show you guys how to castrate some piglets. You're gonna take and put it upside down, and then grab.
Hey guys.
We have 2 legs.
Your ass, with their ass to you.
With the ass, like kind of facing straight up to you.
So ass is at me.
With their head between your knees.
Okay.
And then you want to be careful because it'll go back and forth. It might kind of try and bite you. So just get it pinned to like the end of your knees where it can't.
Okay.
And then you're gonna hold it, and its balls are gonna be right there. Feet here.
Okay.
Butt there.
Okay.
Okay. And then as soon as they start cutting, they're gonna get to wiggling.
Okay.
You have to hold on tight.
I just drafted Megan. You want me to switch you?
I don't care. I already got blood all
You have a
over
knife
me.
on you?
A knife for the knife package?
Ironic, kind of. Sphere.
This chair feels like it's gonna tip over. Okay. Let's get this done.
Ready, Cal?
Yep.
Ready for the scoop?
Are you recording?
Yep.
Are you close or are you far away?
I see everything.
I know, but I want it up close.
Okay, well, when the pig comes in, I'll get up close. Ready?
Yeah.
You want to be sitting down?
Okay.
Captain.
So hold their back legs,
Hold the
right?
back legs.
Go put Captain.
Like this.
Hold front legs to the back.
Captain, get.
Oh, hold them together.
Deegan, go. Captain, go. Hey, Kinley, you need to keep an eye on Ruby. Make sure she doesn't get out.
Okay. Captain. Come here, grab him. Move these.
All right, guys. So I got a bit of an issue. Probably because it's cold out here, and we have no testicles showing.
Captain. Captain. No. Captain, up.
So I'm fairly certain of it. So we kind of got 2 options. One is to dig in and hope that we can get them out, or possibly wait. And I hate to wait any longer to cut
You
them.
have to keep an eye.
Boy, I don't know what to do, babe.
Well, if you can't see them.
They're in.
Try the other one. Let's see if theirs are out.
All right, Cal, try to grab that other one.
Okay. Well, that one.
We're gonna put them back.
Okay, hold on. Dad,
the back leg, baby.
Watch out, Pup. Now you can look first, though. Make him tired. Okay.
Uh-oh. She's not out. She's just trying.
Those ones look better. Okay.
I don't know. I don't feel them. Which means they're recessed pretty good. I'm sure it's just because of the cold weather.
Yeah.
I should be able to feel a lump.
Oh, come on.
He does not like the babies.
Okay, Joe, we're going in.
We are?
We're gonna try and find them. Try to hose in. There you go, yeah.
I think you're doing great.
Quit whining. How sad. What's Ruby doing? They've never done that before.
Yeah. Pretty tough little pig.
Well, guys, as you can see in that video, we tried to castrate the piglets, and they were a little over the age of castration. You usually want to castrate between what's recommended 1 to 21 days, and they're going on a couple months now. So it was past the point to castrate them, but we needed to castrate them, and they were never quite showing the little bump that their testicles show as they're growing. Usually you can see them sticking out, and then you dig in and get them. Now, when I made that incision, you can see the testicular sac where the pigs are going to be growing testicles, where they push out at. They're kind of these two little shiny half football looking things, and it's very distinct. Now, that's what I made an incision to, and going in and trying to find their testicles, or the one that you saw, we only cut one open. We were unable to get the testicles out, I believe, because the weather is so cold. It's lice on the beard. It's in the 20s out here, and these little guys are running around outside. We do not give our animals heat lamps, so they are in the weather at all times. They do have shelters to get out of the immediate weather, but they're in the temperatures the whole time. And I believe what happened is their testicles just retracted, stayed up inside where they could keep warm, and they weren't coming out until springtime, much like a prairie dog. So that was it. We couldn't do anything about it, so we disinfected the incision and sent them on their way, guys. So now I've got 2 boar additions to the herd. So I've tried to correct this by putting them up for sale. They are of registered Tamworth stock, so the chances of them getting sold are good. Even if I raise them up a little bit longer and sell them going into the spring. Most people generally don't buy hog livestock in the wintertime. But we'll see. Somebody might buy them up. Now, my other alternative is going to be just to butcher them out and just sausage everything. So most people do not butcher out a boar due to the testosterone getting pushed into the meat. People believe that the testosterone will ruin the flavor of the meat, and you can get pretty gross tasting pork from that. So when you sausage it out, in the process of making sausage, you are adding spices, you're adding flavoring you're messing with the meat flavor so much that the meat is just a base and the end product is something completely different than what you were growing. So the best way to cover up any foul taste or any off taste or unpleasant taste is to add spices to that. So those are our two options right now. And of course, I'll keep you guys up to date on what we decide to do with them. You know, hopefully I can find a home for them, get rid of them, and then I don't have to feed them throughout the winter time. But if not, we will butcher them out and we will eat them. And then we'll let you guys know. One of the things that I like to do is figure out stuff for myself. So if that means that we eat a boar one time in our life to decide whether or not that meat is gross because they are a boar or not, we'll probably do it. I like to gather my own information and my own facts and go off of that versus trusting other people. But this is kind of a well-known sort of tidbit of information. You generally don't eat anything with testicles on it. This also kind of applies to wild game meat as well. You'll get animals in time of certain seasons that do not taste well because they are rutting, because they are just covered in pheromone, because they are the testosterone's pumping, and your meat will taste bad. So I'm sure it translates over to livestock as well. I'm not afraid to find out. But that's what we'll do. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something, took something from our failure. It's just one of those things where, you know, you live and learn. So we will do our best to never castrate during the winter time ever again. And of course, not have babies going into the winter, specifically for that reason. If I was adding 7 boars to my herd right now, we'd be in trouble. So, all right, that's it. I'll see you guys on the next one.